Hello and welcome to our mating game. We are going to start with the European Nightcrawler bin, or should I say the laggers. Let's see. The material feels good. Oh, here's one. That's one of the youngsters. Doesn't have its clitellum yet. Oh, there's two of the adults. Oh, and we have a little baby here as well. Here we go. That's a little baby. Here's another one. Now this guy already has its clitellum, but I still feel that this is a young one born here because the larger one, the parent, you can see the difference, how large. Where did he go? Where did that guy go? The parent is huge compared to the, here he is. That's the mature, one of the mature ones that I put in here. So definitely you can tell that there's a size difference between the ones that were born here and have matured. They're also much thinner. Like these guys were born here and have reached maturity because you can see the clitellum forming. This one not yet. And I think we fed in one of the corners. See, here's another mature one. It's huge. Okay, where was it that we fed? Well, it doesn't matter where we fed because it's all gone. So we'll just pick another corner. We can go in here. Yeah, they're doing really well here as well. Not. Oh, I think that's a cocoon right there. Let me see if I can. Yeah, that's a cocoon. It's amber in color, so it's not a fresh one. Yes, these guys are doing well. I can't really complain, although I do know that they are in last place. But that's okay. As long as they are healthy and they're reproducing, that's all we really care about. So I got about 2 ounces of mushed up food in here for them. Everybody gets the same for now. A little bit of the oyster shell for our pH and grit. And we'll cover them up. So everything seems to be running smoothly in the bin, no surprises. Let's go over to the red wiggler bin. Here are the red wigglers. And let's see what these guys have been up to. A lot of babies. A lot of youngsters. especially there at the bottom where it's super nice and moist for them. Just wherever I reach, these guys are like everywhere. Lots of babies and young worms. Just look at all these guys. Totally loving it. Oh, that's probably where we fed. Yeah, they're just everywhere. Bunch of babies, and the worms that have hatched in the very first weeks and now are also getting large enough where they can reproduce. See, and all of them. They're all at the bottom there, especially the babies. They love the moisture at the very, very bottom. So yeah, you can just see how many worms there are in here. All sizes, which means they're all different ages. So we'll feed these guys in this corner. Same thing, I have there 2 ounces of mushed up stuff. And this is just some cucumber that went bad, as well as a mango and some berries, things like that. There's plenty of bedding here, so I'm not going to add that. Besides, I'm thinking I'm going to do this experiment until all the bedding is composted, and then we can actually harvest this little bin, or all 4 of the bins, and count out the worms and see who wins this competition. These guys are done. Let's go over to the perionyx bin. Here are the blue worms, and from our previous weeks, we know that these guys are just like top banana. They are very, very prolific breeders. They're smaller, much smaller than the red wigglers, so it's a little bit harder to see, especially the super duper small ones. But they're definitely all here. I think I'm going to give just a little bit more water to this bin. It feels, oh, look how lively they are. It feels just a little bit drier than I would like it to be, and I'm trying to make sure that all the bins have the exact same environment. And why this one is a little bit dry is beyond me, but the worms are doing fine. Probably majority of them, they're the adults already. Yeah, see, everywhere you look, the worms are there. especially at the bottom. They like that super duper moisture. Very nice, and I think this is where we fed. So it's very possible also that the majority of them are underneath there. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, lots and lots. Lots and lots and lots. Yeah, that's where the food was, so that's where they are. So we'll feed in this corner. And I am going to give this a spritz of water. I find that although it's easier for sifting purposes to run your bin on the dry side, the worms really reproduce great when it's slightly on the wet side. No standing water, that's not the kind of wet I'm talking about. Just, you know, a little bit higher moisture content than is appropriate for sifting. So I'm just going to add some water, and they are done as well. Let's go over to our final bin, which is our African Nightcrawlers. Here they are, our African Nightcrawlers. Let's just see. There's some young ones right off the bat. Really tiny baby right here. Here. And here. They're so cute. And here more and more. And we have some older ones here. And of course, you can immediately tell the big kahuna, one of the parents, how much larger these guys are. Look at that flash. Can you see that flash of purple? Oh, love it. Try not to disturb you guys, really I am. Here's some more of the parents. Feels nice in here though. No dry spots. And lots of babies. Trying to be gentle with you guys. So I don't lose any tails. I don't want you to lose your tails. Yeah, so you can see that there's plenty of babies. Even more here, since this is where we fed. Look at that. Young ones, some that are already getting mature, and everything in between. Excellent. So we'll feed them again in this corner, just like we did with the others. We'll give them their 2 ounces. And sprinkle it with some oyster shell. Very pleased Okay, so this experiment is going well, and we are going to leave them alone and check on them again next week. So thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time.